Sexy Hackers Clothing presents a game where people meet every Monday at 7 p.m. Central, only to discover they have no dice.
Come, brave men and women all gathered here within this hall. Hearken to adventure's call and feel thy spirit rise. There's wizards, rogues, and maidens fair, barbarians in for underwear. For they can play most anywhere when thou playest with no dice. No dice, no dice, through fire and ice, where arrows fly and swords slice. There be honor, blood, and sacrifice, but nary any dice. So let us play into the night. Imaginations will take flight. You call us nerds, you're goddamn right. We're playing with no dice.
Welcome. We just defeated the Nazis and World War II has ended. Every time I see confetti flying like that, that's all I think of is just, V-Day, Victory Day.
Dead Nazis.
Yeah, dead Nazis.
Yeah.
Which we probably could do soon.
Yeah,
it's time for round two. World War II Electric Boogaloo. Hi, everybody. My name is James Boland. I am your game master. I'm just sparking Nick's creativity bubbles. Just getting
anger button.
Getting his brain percolating.
Well, actually, what I was thinking is for those ticker tape parades, I mean, who is in charge of organizing everybody to get their ticker tapes up to the window in the office? Was it Carol? And everybody was like, God. Carol, of course, is in charge.
Yeah, because she's in charge of birthdays.
Nazi about us putting the ticker tapes over there. I got work to do.
Yeah.
I have accounting.
You know, Carol, we're having this parade because we defeated people like you.
Oh, wow.
Klaus.
This ticker tape costs money, Carol.
For some reason, Liv is sticking up for the fictional character of Carol of being a Nazi. You're a Carol defender.
I'm a Carol Okay.
We're starting off hot. We're here on Sexy Hackers Twitch channel every Monday, 7 p.m. We occasionally have some witty banter at the top of the show. And sometimes we don't. Tonight is a banter night, and I'm liking it. We've all had some crazy end of the summer kind of feel vibes. It's a weird fucking vibe. Yeah, it's crazy out there. So if you're joining us, just come pop in the chat and say hello. Send us some love because we could all use it. We're gonna play No Dice tonight, and the crew has to find some more keys to open the door to reality. 5 keys that are left. Reality keys. I like that. That's good. From this henceforth, I am the mayor, and I shall declare they are called reality keys. Let's introduce all of our fun, sexy players. And first up, we have the Nick Fuhr.
Whoa! What? Hey! Hi, everybody. I am Nick Fuhr. I play Cookie Flintiron, who is a dwarf. He is a cook. He is an alchemist, and he is grumpy.
Grumper.
But not Grumpy the dwarf from Snow White. They are no relation.
That's good. All right, David Ryan Lane.
Oh, magic in a book! Whoa!
Every book is filled with magic.
Very good.
Oh. Hi, my name's Dave. I play a character named Lavaar Lazaro. I'm an illusionist who died a long time ago, and I'm trying to be God. He has delusions of grandeur and is kind of a jerk.
Delusions of Godger.
I don't know if it's delusions anymore.
Yeah, you're pretty
He's
powerful.
just grand.
You're pretty powerful.
Maybe.
All
I can't summon a
right,
rust monster.
Stacy Pawlowski.
Ooh. My name is Captain Cicalia, and I'm a rogue human who got cursed and now has tentacles. And this is I feel like people don't know if they don't watch, but I have a familiar mole named Mole. and he is Mexican because he has a sombrero. That's his
He's
Mexico.
a familiar guy.
Yeah, he's my little familiar. He helps sometimes.
Sometimes he's too familiar.
Familiar.
What's a I never even asked this. What's like a favorite skill that the rogue Cecilia has? What's like a skill that?
It's the pickpocketing because I have those little suction cups.
That's right. Suction up those cups. Good for stealing realities.
Ooh.
Yeah, come in handy.
All right. Liv Shircel. Wow. Like a promo reel and everything. Well done.
This will be the background of my promo reel. I'm Liv.
I need you to play a mom who is giving kids mac and cheese. Well, I've got the video film to show you just what that's.
Guys, I made it myself. I'm your mother. I'm Liv Shircel. I will be playing Braca
Why do you have
Bendu.
devil makeup on, Mom?
This is how I was born, and I just let myself.
I think we're gonna have to
represent
go in a different direction with this character then.
it. Okay.
Okay,
so
what are you playing? And,
I'm Braca Bendu. She is a warrior and a makeup artist and a body positivity spokeswoman.
What's Braca's favorite body part to be positive about?
Well, I mean, it depends on the person.
No, just in general. I
Oh,
wanna know.
for
Don't
herself,
sidestep it.
it's definitely a toss-up between her calves and her breasts.
No, you gotta pick one. Is it which one?
Okay, then the left breast.
Just the left breast, please.
Your proper one.
Yeah,
Just
me
the
too.
left.
I've been told there's a winner.
There's a winner.
Oh, it's Snarf!
It's a winner.
Hey, how are you?
I'm so good. I'm really well.
That's great.
Really well.
Looking good.
I'm excited about tonight. It's going to be awesome. So
Yeah, we're gonna do some more classic dungeon crawls. We're gonna see what happens when you do that. All
I would
right.
say everybody chat with me in the chat too.
Oh yeah, yes.
dude,
Chat with
I'm
Snarf in
happy
the
to
chat.
have
He
connected.
loves it. He's
Snarf.
lonely behind there. He's literally
Chat.
behind a wall.
I demand it. Show me what you've got.
Hey, that's
Yes.
Brian Bear.
Zardoz.
Making that face.
Zordon.
Zardoz.
Zardoz.
Yeah, but-
Zardoz.
What is it?
You ever see Zardoz? It's so good, you guys.
The head and the hands with none of the heart. It's Brian Bear, everybody.
Yeah, but
That's
also
right.
Zordon is from Power Rangers, and he's just a head in a tube.
Yes.
Yeah, like Zardon's a head in the sky.
Right.
Zardoz is a head in the sky.
Right.
Or like the baby in
Teletubbies?
Teletubbies. Thank
Yep.
you.
The sun baby?
That baby's name is
Oh.
Zordon?
No,
Sort
she
of.
said it's a head
Right.
in the sky.
And the baby assembles the Teletubbies, and they get robot dinosaurs that combine.
Brian, what are you going to be playing
That makes
for
a lot of
us?
sense.
I'm going to be playing the piano or
Nice.
Nice.
music. That's what I do. I'm the bard and various NPC or
NPC.
non-player characters.
Oh.
Non-politically correct.
Though we're all players.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey!
I will no longer be featured on the program.
My name is James Boland. I'm your game
And
master.
I'm fired.
And I'm happy to be here. Happy to be playing with these wonderful, fantastic people. Let's learn how to play No Dice.
What? How do I play no dice? Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Everybody. Okay, so in this game of No Dice, we have some ways that the audience can participate. First and foremost, jump in the chat, talk to us, say hello to us, offer suggestions. One specific way you can offer suggestions is by calling for us to flip for something in the campaign. So if you type flip for it or sexy hack flip, and what you want to see happen, we will do a flip of the coin and we'll see what direction that takes us in the story. Think of the coin not as a yes or no, but more of two different roads in which, where they go on, that kind of stuff, directing us differently. It's the Manos Hands of Fate. Also, you can subscribe. You can subscribe to the channel. Oh man, great, good stuff.
The master.
And Torgo.
You can subscribe to the channel, which gives you the opportunity to use those great emotes up at the top corner of your screen. And also, you can see there in the chat if someone has a No Dice, a little emote, that means that they are subscribers, and that's fantastic. So you can use those to help us. Thirdly, the magic meter at the bottom of the screen. That magic meter gets filled up when you type in Sexy Hack Magic. If you are a subscriber, a little magic wand will appear. If not, it'll just activate the mirror. not the mirror, but the meter. There's an example of that. And some extraordinary will happen.
I enjoy that feature.
Yes,
I do too.
It's good, right?
Yeah, I like
It's a fun one. We're tinkering. We're trying to make everything as best as possibly can out there on Twitch. Turn up my volume. Let's see. Nope, sorry, De Leon. I will be as quiet as possible. Those are great things. If you can't hear us, if you don't know what the fuck's going on, just be like, hey, what's going on? Can you give us a recap? Sometimes we're in the middle of the game and we're, ensconced in it, so let us know if there's anything that we can do better. Those are the ways that we play No Dice. Also, you can participate by checking out sexyhackers.com. They have awesome gear. They have mugs. They have hats. They have sweatshirts and shirts and dresses and all sorts of fun stuff for all different kinds of nerd loving categories of things.
If you're feeling bad about yourself, go buy yourself a t-shirt.
Yep. Which there's endless reasons to feel bad for yourself.
Right?
Yeah.
Sexy Hackers.
Oh, we would know.
What a great promo.
We would know.
What a great promo,
Smells like
James.
insecurity and capitalism.
Snuffer's not going to want me to write the ads for Sexy Hackers anymore. Oh well.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah. Okay. We
Buy a t-shirt.
we've got the players introduced. We've got how to play the game. Let's hear what happened on the previous episode of No Dice. Take it away, Duke. Nick Fuhr.
All right. Can you not?
Yeah.
Because that just makes me want to type and then delete and then type. Sorry about this. My computer's up because I didn't write it on my phone this time. All is previously on No Dice. All is well in Lavaar's lair. Well, that is, until the Situation Room buzzes to life and shows the kidnapping of a young maiden in a graveyard by two grave-bursting skeletons. Upon playback of the image, with copious amounts of zooming and enhancing, our heroes discover the grave the maiden visited was none other than that of Aloysius Pokey, a surname all too familiar to everyone since Season 1. After interviewing their friendly and helpful beast of burden, they learn that he is indeed the very same Aloysius for whom the bell tolled so long ago, and the young girl, his granddaughter. With this knowledge, things become personal, and Lavaar, Braca, Captain Sicaria, and Cookie are determined to help their longtime friend get his granddaughter back from those fiendish, grippy skeleton hands. Those hands belonging to none other than Daniel, Bork, and No Names Given, old enemies of Aloysius when he was alive. The walk to the doors of the great mausoleum into which the two ghouls had taken the girl on the walk, they were waylaid by a group of zombie guards for only the slightest moment before Lavaar set the whole graveyard on fire. Inside, they find the entrance to a tomb that a talking cat seems to know an awful lot about. A secret door and is awfully stingy about being forthcoming with any of that knowledge. Cookie's insistence on using the cat on things awakens a terrifying bat-winged mouth horror that attacks them. After Braca crushes it, they solve the riddle of the secret door through the power of making things up and move further into the mausoleum. Next, they encounter two puzzle rooms which are defeated by the power of American songsmith Neil Diamond and a leather pouch sopping with kerosene, receiving from each 2 keys. Finally, they come to the heart of the mausoleum where Bork and No Name have created a sort of makeshift laboratory in which they drain the blood of Pokey's granddaughter into a rejuvenating pool of blood with which to repair their bodies and restore their strength. Like Stargate, only instead of a technologically advanced sarcophagus, it's an open tub of kid blood.
Ugh.
An awesome boss battle ensues, one in which Braca is seduced, Cookie's Care Bear shield is shattered and reformed, Pokey's spirit is destroyed and brought back, Captain Sicaria's love for her long-lost Alan saves her from certain doom, and Lavaar also does something. But it is all for naught. Despite defeating Bork and No Name, Pokey's granddaughter does not survive, adding to the rising body count of grandchildren left in our adventurer's wake. But at least they got 3 more keys. That's all that really matters. Will Lavaar, Lazaro, and his friends find the rest of the keys? How many more grandchildren must die before they are all recovered? Find out this week on No Dice.
Yay!
Didn't we save? Didn't we save the granddaughter?
Well,
Pokey sacrificed himself.
Oh.
It was a whole thing. I thought.
Oh, and then the granddaughter was saved, but Nick forgot about that.
Yeah. Pokey gave his spirit up to save.
Yeah, gave his spirit up to let her live.
Yeah.
But I mean, she did. She
did die.
Yeah.
But then she came back.
She came back. Yeah.
And then Pokey died again.
Yeah.
And
So
then Pokey
Pokey's
gone.
last.
Pokey died like
Pokey's last stand.
Yeah, Pokey's last stand.
And my
Pokey's
long
last-
lost love is Andy, not Alan, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just in case that was confusing.
No, Andy. Yeah. I mean.
Nobody remembers.
Alan was your long last.
That was like his middle name. It's Andy Allen.
Andy Allen. Alan Alda, Andy Allen.
Alan Arkin and never.
I can't hear the name Alan without thinking about Jurassic Park 3 when he's dreaming and he wakes up to the Velociraptor. Alan. I love it.
Okay, so you guys are back in Lavaar, the Lavaaratorium, and some days have passed. You've rested from that adventure down into the mausoleum. You have recovered 8 of the 15 keys. Reality keys. What? Oh, is it 7? 7 that we have 7 of them?
It's 12 keys in total.
That's right. So there's 5 keys left because you have 7.
I have 3 keys left.
3 keys left?
We have 8.
So that'll be 4.
12 minus 8
That's
is
4
4
keys.
keys left.
No math.
We got as many as you say we do.
That's right.
There could be.
There could be
Suddenly we
more.
need
There's
Those
a
keys
secret
we have
key.
are dumb. They're full of chocolate.
Wait a
What a
minute.
dumb key.
How many keys you think we need is how many keys we need.
I've been carrying around this key for weeks and I just realized it's chocolate.
It just melts in your hand.
We gotta go to Billy Bunka's crab factory now.
Stop, it's gonna be next week now.
Oh, God.
We
No.
will not.
4 keys left.
Vegetables.
You look at Lavaar wakes up, reminds himself, and he knows exactly how many keys there are. 4 keys left
Writing it down.
to open up the door to reality. Lavaar, as you wake up in the morning before the rest of the crew, you see something strange that you have never seen before in the Lavaaratorium. You sort of don't know if it's real or not. But over the night, a large doorway has appeared in your room.
Okay, I casually just walk past it. I'm wearing a silk robe.
Yeah.
With like little like bones down the middle. And I go and make myself a bone meal shake.
Yeah.
That's just water and bone meal.
Yeah, that's good.
Mixed up.
It's good. Real good.
Mixed up, and I
Healthy.
sipping on that while I come back, and then I finally notice the door, and I spit bone meal shake all over. How does the door look? Does the door look? Is it large? Is it imposing? Does it say death on it?
It's a large door,
Okay.
and it has 12 key openings.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah, interesting coincidence.
it's like a solid steel door
Okay.
that has these openings for 12
Real
keys.
steel?
You could. Or do you think it's an illusion, or do you think it's not, or it's like fake steel?
I don't know.
Do you want to?
Sure, I will. Obviously, I will detect magic.
Of course.
And find magic.
Yes.
Let's just save our breath on
Yeah,
that
magic
one.
is there, but you want to see like, is it alloy or like what?
Yeah.
Let's see if it's real. stuff.
Alan Alloy.
Let's see if you know. You don't know. You don't have the metallurgy skills to be able to tell what kind
I
of.
know someone who does.
My grandpa, he was really good at metals. Yeah, so this early in the morning, everybody else is still sleeping.
I guess I'll hurriedly wake everyone else up by jumping into their beds. Like an irritated 12-year-old. You must wake up. We have found the door.
I told you every day stop jumping on my bed.
Yes, but it is my bed. You are sleeping in if you think about it.
Fair enough. Did you make coffee?
Yes, here, you have a drink of this.
Oh, God.
I don't want to drink it and didn't do a spit take.
Yeah.
Drink and spit take it is.
Braca doesn't say anything. She just does that thing where you like swing your arm because you're like
let's see
startled.
Let's see if you
Just
hit Lavaar. No, you just barely miss him right under his rib cage.
You knock his bone meal everywhere. Like, come on, I just made this.
Then rather than jumping on Cookie's bed, because he doesn't sleep in a bed, he sleeps in his hammock.
On rice? Oh, that was
He sleeps with his sex rice.
Yes, I forgot about the rice. The rice was for your sex.
For
I forgot about
full
that.
moment, we all forgot about the sex rice.
Yeah, sexy rice.
Forgot about the sex rice.
Sexy rice.
So, but instead of that, you just spin the hammock around.
I will magic it in the whirlwind pattern.
As it like flips over and over and over, it twirls and it makes the perfect doobie.
I also like the idea of that you were sleeping in like your pajamas, and then I wake you up constantly by spinning your hammock, and then you hop out of your hammock completely nude, ready for adventure.
Yes, exactly. Ooh, adventure time!
You can't use the term adventure time. That's copyrighted.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How dare they?
Action journey time.
Action journey clock. I like to think of sometimes like the knockoff names of things. It's fun. It's fun exercise. In the chat, if you want to think of some fun knockoff names for No Dice, that would be awesome. I'd love to hear that. Like if it was made in the former Yugoslavia, like what would No Dice be called? Okay, so you're all awake. You go into Lavaar's room, and the door that he's claiming about is not there.
Oh.
It was right here, I swear. Oh man, you guys are going to be mad at me for this one. It is 3 in the morning.
Well, I guess I better start making breakfast for everyone.
Oh yes, also there.
I'm gonna drink my coffee and have a spit taken surprise. It's not there.
It's not bone meal.
After, like, you're like, oh wait, I think I'm missing something. You drink and then spit.
Braca isn't even conscious. She's doing that thing where your eyes are closed.
Sure.
And you kind of like walk into the room.
There.
Yeah.
Just peeing in a corner.
Huh? Pee. Well. Sure.
Pop a squat.
Yeah, just pop a squat in the corner and pee. Like people do.
Look, I feel like this is the door that will lead us somewhere to. It looks important. It is of import. I'm sure of it. This place was a nexus of power, you know, Snarf's nexus of power, divine magics, you know.
Well, there ain't no door.
I understand there is no door, but I swear I saw it. Oh, I saw it with my own
Name is
sockets.
You don't have eyes in your sockets?
No.
Okay.
What am I, a chump?
Are there little fires, or is it just,
little
or is it
fires.
just...
Oh, that's what one of the
Yeah,
art says.
if you want to be spooky about it.
Yeah.
With the little
Well, I don't want to be spooky. I just don't want to get poked in the eyes.
I think that was Harry's. He's got fire eyes.
Little fire eyes. Okay. So, you guys
That's
are
what
all
I call him secretly. Oh, fire eyes.
I'll take a piece of chalk
in your diary.
Yeah.
No one knows. I'll take a piece of chalk. I'm gonna mark a rectangle where the door was.
Okay.
It was right here, I swear. No one sleep right on that square, or else you will be crushed by a divine door.
I want to knock on the chalk thing you just did, like in Beetlejuice when they draw a chalk door and knock.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have to
very
make
interesting.
actual
Let's
knock.
see if as you knock on the door, it seems like even though the wall is made of like brick, it sounds like it's metal.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Braca is still not quite awake. Okay. So the day goes by. You guys are preparing, getting ready, and sort of seeing if there's anything.
Had a hearty breakfast of bone skits.
Yes. Because I woke up early, I went ahead and made my famous breakfast paella, which takes 3 hours to make.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
it's paella.
Yeah,
That
paella.
sounds delicious.
It does sound good. Yeah, I like eating all things
It's
fancy.
a special cookie treat.
Yeah.
It doesn't really happen very often.
So you get the special cookie treat. The day goes by pretty normally. At night,
Do we hold court? Do people come by and just ask us questions about
I was wondering-
the state of
It's
the
like
world?
the White House
New
in the
ones
early.
in there?
Because old woman wasn't it?
New woman.
New woman.
New woman.
And new woman was in charge of all the
sure?
workers.
All the day to day,
Yeah, day to day.
Oh, I forgot
Workers.
about New Woman.
Yeah.
Still working away.
So Lavaar is answering emails from all sorts of complaints that are coming in.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's like the menial job of being the leader of all of Lavarica.
Mostly like, I don't know, figure it out for yourself.
Yeah.
Just like a real deity.
It's just an out of office reply to everything.
Lavaar helps those who help themselves.
I clean out Molly's litter box.
Nice.
Nice.
Braca does wake up, doesn't know what's going on, but is cleaning one of her kohlrabi people that are still in her room, but not looking so good anymore.
Yeah, they're getting real shrunken and like dried out. I can't even. Oh my god!
That's who
I
was
can't
in
even
the bed
believe-
with her.
Yeah, the kohlrabi guy.
That's gotta stink.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
they
let me
stink anyway.
just say that you have a boy. Your boyfriend is a kohlrabi guy that you made.
Who said he was a boy?
A girlfriend. Your partner.
Thank you.
I thought you had said it was a boy. That's
I
why
might have.
said
I don't
it.
know. They change their mind every
I
day.
wasn't just trying to be chauvinist. I guess I don't know. Would that be chauvinist?
Whatever the gender of the plant you're having sex with.
I mean, that's really the point.
We
Is
seem to be having sex with a lot of inanimate
I know. I was
objects.
gonna say.
I think we must be lonely.
Yeah, you guys are very lonely.
We had that one time we had the big orgy and we don't want to like go back there.
Yeah.
It's too weird.
We're all like, we did that. It's been there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So now you all are just in
Current
love with.
objective, get laid.
You're just in love.
I have just like a pet child I focus on.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's not,
Yeah,
it's
all
not
your
family.
energy into that.
Yeah, I just like you're just pouring your life into meaningless objects.
Yeah, you tend to your pet, you tend to your sex plant, you tend to your sex rights. I run the planet. It's fine. It's normal shit.
Yeah, you're married to your job.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I'm Daisy, and it's like tech support.
Cookie got in a solid week of meal planning.
Oh, he's
which
prepping.
is a lot of like not prepping, just planning on what he's going to eat for the next week, which is a lot of work.
What kind of stuff are you cooking up alchemy wise? Like what are you trying to? What's Cookie's big alchemy project?
What's his big alchemy project? Oh, his big alchemy project is actually tinkering with his Care Bear shield.
Oh.
So that he can, at the beginning of every day, he can decide which of the Care Bear things is going to be on the shield, and
like
that
a Care
each
Bear
one has
roulette?
a different power. So he's trying to figure out
That's
how that
cool.
works.
So do you have like little vials that you put in the back of the shield to change
Well,
it?
he's an artificer,
how do you-
so he has the basic artificer.
Oh, so he's gonna try to-
so,
yeah, okay.
So he's monkeying it with that way.
That's cool.
That's good. And Braca, are you?
Braca's depressed.
Yeah.
She was trying to replace her big sister hammer, and nothing's good. She's got the katanas.
You still have,
but
you
they're
still
no
have the
good.
pieces of Big Sister.
It was turned into potato salad.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
You still have potato salad. You still have the potato salad tucked
I
away
do.
somewhere.
Your room smells so bad.
Braca smells awful.
Is Braca, isn't she doesn't she have blacksmith kind of
She
skills?
does, but I mean, there's something special about using the completely decimated corpse of a family member that
Well,
you
do you
can't
want
just
to try
recapture.
Maybe something to-
recapture the?
maybe
a
you wanna
project.
Try to fix it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps I can coax the portion of her spirit out of this potato salad. And we can place it in another weapon.
Just a little light necromancy, nothing
Not a
big.
big deal.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're not above necromancy.
Are you kidding me? I'm 20% necromancy.
Braca's response is, okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Okay.
I feel like I've tried everything.
I gathered the essential oils and I don't know, rat tails to do
Yeah.
the
Essential oils and rat tails.
It's just a
Classic
whole bunch of
necromancer.
Those are a few of
glutamine
my
and conjoined.
favorite
Yeah,
things.
I squeeze parts of Cicalia that she didn't know she had to get ink to do the
Nice.
rest of it.
I like it. Squeezed in parts I don't know I had.
Oh man, Cicalia is just this is great.
Yeah, the old flame eyes is at it again.
Hey, what are you doing back there? I'm just squeezing parts you didn't know you had.
Oh, I'm into it.
Liking it. Okay, let's see if you can muster up some of the spirit left in. So
Okay, I've created a jar of soul potatoes.
Soul potatoes.
Yeah, that's gonna be drawn.
So
soul of a potato. In this jar.
you've preserved the soul. We have not quite extracted it out. There's some blacksmithing and some work that Braca you can try to do. Let's see how well you do. I mean, it's not like a thing where you like it's just done and you can't ever do it again. You know,
Yeah, right.
You can continually try to practice.
She's just tried
and
some
refine.
things and she's just
Yeah,
getting a
tinker
little.
in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if she can. Okay, so you take some of the magic sort of ether that Lavaar has put over the potato salad, and you're able to extract some essence out of it, and through your blacksmithing, in the parts where the bones have broken. You're able to, the Chinese art of putting like gold in broken cups and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So it's a little bit like that. So there's some.
That's cool.
There's some metalworking.
Okay.
That you can do. You start to fill in those gaps. They're not completely filled.
Sure.
But you can feel that you're starting to work at recreating or reconstituting Big Sister. So
She's feeling excited. Like this is the most progress I made.
there. I'd say you're 50% there.
Ooh.
You've been working hard. You got some magic help from Lavaar. And I would say between the two of you, Lavaar and Braca, there's a new understanding. Not understanding, but just like helping each
Appreciation.
other.
We're
Appreciation.
both working. We look at each other like,
Yeah.
really not.
Yes. Good work.
Just a violent orc. Just like a.
Keep going.
made of bones.
They built Big Sister, making it much better. I don't know. It's a whole
Soul
thing. There's a montage.
potatoes.
Soul potatoes.
That's good. I like that song.
Yeah. We should write that up later.
Yeah, we'll write that one. We'll get that one.
Yeah, get that one going.
I like it.
Okay, so the days, a couple more days go by, and at 3 a.m, Lavaar wakes up in a.
Oh, I have to piss again. I don't know how, but I have to piss.
It's a phantom bladder.
Yeah, phantom bladder. That's exactly what I was going to
I
say.
haven't had one of these for 1,200 years.
And as you wake up, the door is there again.
Okay. Yes.
The gate.
Are you at the gate?
Open the gate.
Because a door is inferred to be like a portal. A gate can.
Or the door.
Okay, thank you. I understand now.
The thing that's in front of you.
I understand now. I just semantics.
Cecilia wakes up to go to the bathroom and he gets confused, knocks on the door, like, "Are you done?"
In his room, but it's his
Yeah.
room. Yeah.
Knocking on the door again.
Okay, you knock on the door. Lavaar,
Look, it's right here! It's right here, I swear!
And I wake up. Oh shit!
The door!
Let's see if the door is
I mean,
there.
the gate!
And she opens the door, and you look back. The gate or the doorway is gone.
Ah, son of a bitch!
And Cecilia starts just peeing.
Papa squat.
Papa squat.
Wait,
Which
I
is
grab a
weird in
jar.
tentacles.
I grab a jar. This is looking good for. What's happened?
I'm building a urine weapon.
I need this for
Here you go.
I'm building a nuclear weapon and I need
Use
some
it well.
uranium.
Oh.
That was pretty good. Nobody heard it, but whatever.
You could say it again.
I said I was building a nuclear weapon and I'm gonna need this uranium.
Nice, that's good.
That is good.
Thank you, Snarf. If anybody in the chat heard that and liked it, please say it because my self-esteem is down. It was a crazy day.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, a wild day.
I guess you're in good company.
Thank you. That's right. Good, very good company. Very, very good company.
I got it.
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't.
There we go. Hashtag Robert.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, no, it's good. You're in good
Clean
company.
it.
Soul
Because it's
potatoes.
big.
Okay, so the door is not there.
Porcelain.
Porcelain.
And it's starting to. You're
My
starting
fucking
to
joke. Yeah,
feel like that there is this element that is only seeking you out, Lavaar. Being tapped into Sarf's old sort of neural network and things like that. That you. Thank you. Thank you, hombrezo. So it seems to be focusing on you. You know, like those Star Trek episodes when it focuses on like one character.
It's like one character
And
who's
they're
being
like-
haunted by the holodeck ghost or
Yeah,
some
for
shit.
sure, exactly. It's there for you. This is not a Star Trek episode. I just want to. It was just that was mirroring.
is it?
No, it's not. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. I mean,
I want to be Data.
if anybody's gonna be Data, it's definitely gonna be Lavaar. Are you kidding me? A not living thing.
I must rediscover my humanity.
Yeah.
I'd be Dana.
Dana?
Who's
Dana
Dana?
Scully?
I don't know.
Dana
What?
Scully, yes.
Oh, Dana, like
Deanna,
like
Deanna,
oh,
Deanna.
Oh, Deanna Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Who is Whoopi Goldberg?
I'm an empath.
Oh,
What?
Dynan is Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
And she's the best person on that shit.
So I
Okay,
guess I'm
so
gonna
yeah, Star
start
Trek aside.
habitually collecting the keys or the
But this time,
reality keys.
Yeah, the reality
on
keys.
my person. I'm gonna start keeping them.
Okay.
If that's all right, on some kind of because in one of the pictures that I have from my magic trips through the ether, I've noticed that my idol Flo Rida likes to keep a huge selection of metal things on his
bling.
neck.
So you're wearing chains.
So I'm gonna start collecting keys. Yeah.
Okay, so
This will be just like Flo Rida's.
so you walk to the
accessories.
you
I
walk
love Flo Rida. Don't speak ill.
you walk to the key case, the reality key case where the keys are being displayed in the situation room with Wolf Blitzer.
Okay.
And
Werewolf?
yeah,
Isn't it Wolf Blitzkrieg?
I think I said that most of the time.
Oh,
Yeah. This is a
It
dumb
changes depending on the day. Reality
There's
is...
other. Yeah. Werewolf is
Mutable.
on break.
Yeah.
So you open it, and the keys float towards you as if they are being guided to you by an otherworldly hand.
Okay, I'm gonna make a cool chain that hangs low.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Does your
string
chain
them all.
Does it wobble
To and fro.
String them
Is
all
it full
together.
of reality keys? Do you even freaking know?
That was really fucking good, dude.
Thanks, man.
So we,
I like writing
we're on
songs.
point tonight. I'll just say that much.
Boy.
I feel good. I feel good.
All right, well, next time you show up, you fucking door, I'm going to open half of you at least. Maybe 2/3. Yeah.
As you do this, the lights flash in the situation room. Incoming message! Incoming message! Not like a Star Trek sound effect at all. This is in no way a Star Trek
A
episode.
yellow alert sound.
Yeah, there's yellow flashing lights. Everybody is awoken. Running to the
the rain
situation room,
stops.
there is a message on the screen.
And it says,
It's not open
We
yet.
gather at the screen and turn it
Sure,
on.
yeah, open it up.
Yeah. I guess I'll open it in plain view of everyone. We can all read it at the same time.
I'm looking.
This seems to be the heading of the message. Like if it was an email, it was "fuck you, Lavaar," and then in the message inside of it, just "fuck you, stop sending me messages." This is obviously spam that has been sent to the situation
Why
room.
would they, even if it is a marketing email, why would they make it urgent?
Urgent, and it says "fuck you"
Son
in
of
the
a
title,
bitch.
and then in the body of the email is just "fuck you, stop doing this."
Is there some way to trace the sender?
Oh,
Hack into the system.
That's good. Okay, let's see.
I'm in.
All right. Let's see. Yes, you're able to hack into the IP.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
The mainframe.
Yeah.
I just kept hitting return until it would.
Your consciousness goes through the wires of Snarf because you.
Just a window pops up.
Everything's purple and blue.
Yeah.
It's been sparks.
A window pops up. Would you like to hack the system?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it takes you to a jungle-like landscape.
Oh.
Which is strange. It's not like a house or anything like that. It's just a thick, dense jungle.
Oh.
Yeah. And then you get sucked back through the wires to the Situation Room. There was nobody there. Just a dense jungle.
Okay.
Just an aside, that was a real spam email that I received the other day.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was.
It said fuck you and then fuck you.
Yeah.
Stop sending me messages.
Yeah, stop sending me messages. Yeah.
When you were supposed to click and then get hacked, I guess.
Yeah, well, it was just like in the preview, but like I did. Yeah, it was like stop sending me messages. Then there was like.
Okay.
Done. Okay.
And I was like, I'm not gonna open this, but thanks for saying that.
I get LOL. Is this you in this video?
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
Oh, I get that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
actually,
clicked
that's
it,
a pretty
destroyed
good.
me.
That is a pretty good
Yeah.
phishing tactic.
Just like fuck you, stop
Fuck
sending.
you, you fuck.
Stop
you
sending me.
fucking fuck.
Like
It's
what?
like reverse
And then it's
psychology.
like, why I oughta? I'm
Like-
gonna see who this is.
You stop sending me junk
How
emails.
dare you? How dare you? I'll just open this. Oh, my money.
So Cookie has that reaction to that. He wants to open. He wants to open it
I
up.
do. I want to open it up so bad.
And in your mind, you like there is. You feel like since you have gone through and hacked this, that there is. Like you're almost like you're infected with a computer virus that you have been hacked in some way. That Snarf and his agents out in the world have somehow got you Yeah, so you're being pushed and pulled, Lavaar, in many ways.
No, I don't feel so good. It's like my marrow's all going bad.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, your marrow would be dead and nothing. Right?
Yeah, well, it's magic.
But that's what it feels like.
It's magic marrow.
Yeah, it's
That's good. I
Little
like it.
skeleton birds are circling
His
on his
flame
head.
eyes change color.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I'm really evil.
Yeah. So, yeah. So your stock answer is like everyone asks you you're okay. Like it's just I'm fine. Like nothing.
Oh, yeah, no, it's cool. No, I'm cool. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, you're just trying to hide. You're trying to hide that something crazy is happening inside of you.
I'm going to puke somehow.
Yeah, there's a door that's somehow
It's all
calling
just
to
little
you,
bones, like, and clattered to the floor.
as well as being hacked from some jungle region of Generica.
Jumanjica?
You're able to hide these growing sort of urges from these different directions for a couple of days, and then it's night again. You awake to the sound of the door calling to you again. It is in the same spot where you marked the chalk. You can see that.
Okay. I guess I feel like the door doesn't like other people. So I'm gonna try to use my keys on my bling thing to open.
Rhymes.
To at least place them within the locks.
Okay.
The corresponding locks. I imagine there's some
Yes.
kind of design.
Yeah, you
or-
can see. Yeah, you can totally tell it. Above each one is a symbol that like matches with the back of the key. There's a spoon and the heart and all that kind of the musical note and all that kind of shit.
Okay.
So you put each one in and you turn it and it clicks and it unlocks a portion of the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 8, and then the spot where the 9th key would be starts to light up, sort of circle. And it's waiting for its key to go
Okay,
inside of it.
Didn't think this far. Okay, Lavaar. Let's just do what we normally do and bullshit our way through this.
Stick a bone in it.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Stick my finger. And that.
And it turns and it clicks and the light turns off and the next keyhole, the 10th keyhole, begins to light up.
Oh, okay. Good news, Lavaar. You have 4 limbs. Okay, everything is working out. You just hope that no one enters while you are doing this. It will look like you are fucking a door. Okay.
Or no, yeah, oh yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay, other finger approaching. Other finger approaching.
It You put your finger in the doorway, and you feel a chill, a frozen chill, as it rejects your finger out of the wall.
Oh no, my finger.
You look at your arm, and it looks no longer like grayish white like a bone, but it looks almost like it has been frozen.
Okay.
Weird.
And it is searing pain.
Ouch! Ah! I'm gonna cry like a baby. It's
Yeah.
not often that Lavaar feels pain recently.
Yeah, this is a very painful experience for you.
Yes, audibly, so others might hear me.
Yes, and as you scream, it wakes everyone up.
Did I hear Flame Eye screaming?
You were like, who? And you're like, oh, Lavaar.
That's what I mean, never mind. Sorry, Turtle, goodbye.
Kept the secret for so long. Tired of hiding it.
Every day after school, I write it. Flame Ice was in algebra today. I saw him. He dropped his quarter and he bent over and wow, he has no butt.
Literally.
So as you barge in the door, you see that Lavaar is on the ground, facing the chalk door that he had created, and his one arm seems to be very damaged, very heavily.
Owie!
But his one finger looks like it is now like a shape of a key.
Oh, that's funny.
Ow!
What'd you do to yourself? What's going on?
The door appeared again, and
there's phantom.
Is the door still there?
You can't see it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Can't see
the
it.
door appeared again. Everybody go to bed.
I'm just gonna like blow on like
someone listen.
like blow on his
Trying to
frozen.
like
I'll thaw your arm.
Well, come on over to the kitchen. We'll warm that arm up with some hot milk. And
That probably will work better.
So you're gonna make a bone broth out of me?
Yeah, I'm gonna cook up some hot
Sounds
milk and pour.
healthy.
To be fair, you
That's
can
the
take
best
the
way to
bone
heal
out.
you. It's just I cook up some hot milk and then I rub you down with the hot milk and repair
Calcium, that's good for your bones.
Yeah.
Braca did run in a little later than everyone, brandishing a kohlrabi arm.
Ew.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, the big sister number 2 isn't done yet, so that's just
Seems
what
like
I
a
got.
pair of twin
It's
longswords.
so disintegrated by now.
I do.
It's
Yeah.
so
Kohlrabi is
stinky.
gross.
it smells so bad.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
did
So.
this one time. I had a salad container that had a couple radishes in it in my car. I forgot about,
Fuck.
and it was probably the worst thing I ever smelled. And
That's
I got to
weird.
imagine like
Yeah, it's like
kohlrabi smells about as bad as
Yeah,
it's
after Brock
disintegrating.
has been boning it.
New woman comes up is like, Miss Bendu, we've had some complaints.
About the smell.
We're gonna need you to.
I mean,
get
can you
rid of
imagine?
the stuff."
Can you imagine
All right, you know what? I'll talk to
an old kohlrabi that's just been sitting in Braca brine?
Ew.
Hashtag
Pickled
Bra-
now.
Hashtag Bracabrine.
It's just pickled now. The kohlrabi is just pickled.
Gross.
That's what happens when you put it in salt. Okay.
Okay.
So gross. I'm sorry.
That's not what I
So
thought.
Braca runs
That's
in.
the
Not what I do with
Anyway,
it.
the point is, she comes
Yeah, I want to see a
in-
picture of this. I want to see a picture of this, Liv.
It's gonna take me a minute.
Certain details will be.
Okay.
So you're in the kitchen. They're warming up your arm. You're getting sensation back in it. You're feeling better.
So tell us what happened.
Okay, so one of my fingers works for the lock, right? And it wants other locks. Do I still have the keys?
Yeah.
Okay. But I thought my other finger would work on the other lock, right? But I'm afraid either I did not use the right finger or limb. Or,
You should have
know what
tried
I
your
mean? You know
penis.
what I mean? I should have used the,
Yep.
the old magic wand.
The bone.
It's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all look right at his empty
Nothing.
man crotch.
Nothing.
Empty, there's
It's
nothing
just his
there.
pelvis bone.
Suddenly I just
Right.
cross all the stuff out of my diary.
You don't even wait. You just
It's
go
not
right
gonna
back
work.
to and cross it all out. Wait
It's
a
not
second.
gonna work. I
It's
didn't
never gonna
realize.
fucking work. He's straight up.
Why did I never look
You
there before?
mean girls me out of your fucking notebooks.
Sorry.
Okay. Either I should have used a different limb or the wand, you know what I mean? Or we all have to use our fingers. There are 4 of us, yes? Everyone knows New Woman doesn't count. She is not important.
Of course, sir.
I'll shove a tentacle in there.
Okay.
I'm always down for shoving tentacles.
Yeah, I know. You
places.
shove your tentacles in everything. There's one thing I know about Cicalia.
She'll put her tentacles.
She'll ram her tentacles up any enemy's ass.
I'm writing that down.
Jay Peterman.
Enemy.
I've never felt a feeling like that.
Yeah. I was in the jungle. God damn it.
This is an Alan Quartermain character.
This arm is really messed up.
Or it's the captain from Futurama, that one. Zap Brannigan. I'll stick my tentacles so far up that enemy's ass.
The spirit is willing, but the body is spongy and weak. And sore, but spongy and sore.
Okay, so I guess we either all have to be around when the door shows up, because I am getting real tired of not being believed, okay? Oh, man.
Real snuffleupagus.
Everyone knows Lavaar is a
Snurfleupagus.
trustworthy person, okay? I am never lying to you in big ways, okay?
Oh, remember in the first season when the whole thing was like you had a whole bunch of money that you were just stealing from people? And then, not telling them about it?
Your woman is reading this off. Well, actually, sir, there was the time you pretend you have a lot of money, and the time you tricked them all into coming to this place
But in
because they
big
were
ways,
secretly
like,
dead.
it's not real money anymore, okay? It's not effects. We don't, no places accept those currencies.
Right, it's just cocaine now. You can get a cocaine.
It's all cocaine in Lavarica. Look, we need to sleep in a big family bed. That's all I'm saying.
Into it.
So you goes back and uncrosses the...
Yeah, bring the rice. She brings the kohlrabi.
Excuse me. Their name is Carl Robbie.
And you were shaming me for calling it a guy. It could be a woman. You're assuming. You know what happens when you assume? You make a misogyny out of you and
one
me.
half is Carl, one half is Robbie.
Exactly, and Robbie can be a girl.
Yikes.
That's gross. You
Carl,
just
if you're dumb.
carved a face into his butt.
You're dumb.
Name my girl Carl.
Yeah, totally.
Carl.
Come here, Carl.
I can't
Give it short for
do
Carly.
this. All right.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I stand by it. Carla Robbie.
Carla Robbie.
Robbie.
That Carla Robbie's good. Okay, so your plan is to co-sleep with the rest of your adventurers.
I feel like it's a proximity issue.
Yeah,
and
that's
very
true.
close to
Maybe
the
it's
door.
a timing thing. Yeah.
It's okay. It seems increasingly.
Sleepover.
Yeah.
Plus, let's be honest, everything has been really weird between us since when we all fucked each other.
Yes.
So now we just have to embrace the weirdness.
Right. I've made some popcorn, and we can all watch a lovely video.
Scary movies.
Yeah, I brought my VHS copy of Bone Storm. It's my family album.
Okay, so you're gonna spend the night together, and you're gonna see if you can all see the door. Before we do that, we're gonna have a little pop in from our sponsor, Sexy Hackers.
What?
Sexy Hackers, the fantastic clothing company that makes all sorts of fun things. I've got my nodice from the Sexy Hackers, got the Twitch and the Sexy Hackers on there. I gotta tell you, when I wanna wear a shirt and I wanna look cool, I go to my dresser and I look for my Sexy Hackers shirts. This is a true thing. Dave and I do, and Brian and I do a show called First Five, and Dave was always wearing these cool shirts. And I was like, I want to get cool shirts. And so, as a typical dumbass, I went to Target. And I was like, oh, wow, look at this. Is a Millennium Falcon on a t-shirt. Oh, holy shit, it's expensive. And anybody could have that. And it's dumb. And now that I have all these awesome shirts from Sexy Hackers, I'm like, whoa, people all the time like, hey, where'd you get that shirt? And I'm like, sexyhackers.com. And they're like, that sounds fun. And so I think I'm gonna wear a Sexy Hackers shirt to First Five show.
Yeah, dude.
Do it.
They're my favorite t-shirts, legit. They're so
Mine
nice.
too.
They're super comfortable.
I wear them to work as much as possible.
Nice.
If I still had a body, I'd wear those shirts.
I just have to cover up this part. So if I'm wearing a
oh, the blood part.
yeah, so if I'm wearing a cardigan, that gets covered
Really?
up.
They why do they?
I asked my boss and she's like, that's fine. I'm like, all right.
Cool.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
Say it's ketchup. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it's ketchup. It's ketchup.
It's ketchup.
Ketchup.
Yeah, so let's do a quick review of what has happened so far. Lavaar has been haunted by a door, and also has been spammed by someone from this mysterious jungle that we have not quite seen yet. But the rest of the party does not know that has happened. but they are very much aware of the door. He had tried to put the keys that they had obtained from their previous adventures, unlocking a good portion of the door, but when he stuck his other finger in the door, much like an electrical socket, he was shocked to find that it was not correct. But it was true that his one finger was a key to the door. A reality key, if you will. Thank you. That's yes. And so the crew has decided that they are going to have a sleepover party well, slumber party. I guess it's not a sleepover party. It's just a sleepover or a slumber party.
Yeah.
And they're going to see if they can see the door at the same time. Meanwhile, this computer virus that has sort of uploaded into your neural net has started to degrade some portions of your memory. Very small things. So like you sort of repeat a phrase.
My favorite kind of ramen.
Right, yeah. Yeah. You maybe repeat something, or you can't quite remember. It takes you a little bit longer. You hesitate. As it begins to work its way through you a little bit, you can feel that there is this sort of battle happening in your psyche.
But I'm probably uneasy about it and not interested in sharing.
Because, obviously, an all-powerful person doesn't want to share that they've been compromised.
Yeah, you think God's going to be showing up with, I don't feel so good.
Yeah. I got a cold. On this last day, I'll just rest.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
He didn't want to get burnt out.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to
That's
get
a
burnt
real
out.
concern.
Yeah. You only work 6 of 7 days.
Hey, you all be nice to each other while I'm on vacation.
Yeah. Maybe that's why capitalism is so bad. Because
Also,
okay, never mind.
Yeah.
What?
Go ahead. Oh wait, what?
Oh, what?
What? Okay.
He worked for 6 straight days, and he was like, one day I'll rest.
But like working, I mean, like it's that thing where it's like he just said stuff should be, and then it was.
That's true. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, but you have to think about it a lot. That's like saying people who work at a
That's
computer
like meal
don't
planning,
do work.
man.
I'd love to just
You
be
don't
like,
think it's going to take all your whole day, but it
He's
does.
like, hey, I'm world building right now. It's a lot of effort. He's got
Just
laptop,
charts
just
and
like
graphs.
charts and graphs and.
okay, so before
make
we have the sleepover,
plankton shit.
before we do any of that, we're going to take a quick little break. We're going to come back and see what happens with this door, this crazy ass door. We're going to take a quick break. In the chat, if you could throw out some fun things that might be in a jungle, that the adventurers might encounter. Possibly if they ever go to the jungle.
Can I add one more thing? Some fun things they do at their sleepover.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Yeah,
say.
see, there's some fun things that
What
And the
we
jungle.
watch? What
Yeah.
kind of we play?
Yeah.
What
Kinda
happens?
games.
What game do they play?
Yeah.
What movie do they watch? What food do they eat? Do they have a pillow
We
fight?
should all bring a dish.
Yeah. Please, or anything they might encounter in a jungle. We might use that in the second half of this adventure. No dice. Are they gonna find the rest of the keys? They have now only 3 left.
Yeah.
Are they gonna be able to use it? Are the body parts gonna work? Is it true what Lavaar says, or is this just a fever dream? Is this a jungle fever, if you will? We'll find out when we come back from a 10-minute break. Get yourself a snack, enjoy yourself, use the bathroom, and we'll be back in 10 minutes here. No Dice on Sexy Hackers, live on Twitch every Monday, 7 p.m. Goodbye. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to No Dice here on Sexy Hackers. We are streaming every Monday, 7 p.m. to 9-ish. And we are playing a game called No Dice. And we are in the middle of an adventure, Season 2 to be exact, in a land of Generica. A place where our adventurers, played by Nick and Dave, Stacy and Liv, have been transported from their realities. I want to look at those. Our realities, their realities, to the land of Generica, ruled by a seemingly evil person named Snarf. He was disposed in the first season, Lavaar was put in charge, but there are still pockets of resistance that Snarf's minions preside over. In the second season, the group has gone through and tried to systematically weed out those evil ne'er-do-wells.
Little snarficide.
Yeah, a little snarficide. And as sort of a byproduct, they have stumbled upon a sort of glitch in the system. Thank you, Snarf. Where they are on the lookout for keys, particular keys, reality keys that open up the doorway or the gate of reality. They have found now 9, counting Lavaar's index finger. They have found 9 of them. Lavaar is being haunted by this doorway that seems to disappear anytime anyone else enters his bedroom. He's also been hacked by an unknown. That was the most I could ever have said anything Wisconsin. Jesus Christ.
How unknown is it?
Oh, so unknown.
Oh, you were hacked, huh? You were hacked?
Oh, he was.
You don't know where it came from.
He was so hacked.
That prince from
I can believe
Nigeria.
that.
Yeah.
Lavaar. Sometimes, yeah.
But before we get into that,
Couple free emails.
a while ago, the crew was gifted miniatures of their characters or of themselves, and Dave
hasn't painted those yet.
But he is in the process of painting those, and I thought it would be a nice little opportunity to show some of the minis that he has in fact painted. So if you if you ever need a miniature painted, you could contact Dave via the Sexy Hackers website.
Yep, the Nick mic.
Focus. Oh, I'm really nervous.
Let's see if the focus will ever change. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look, it looks amazing.
Yeah, that is a prospector named. Did you? No. This is from this is his work there. So if you got some miniatures that you want to have painted, Dave does it for a fee. He does some painting for a fee. These are all some cool characters. So if you want some miniatures painted, just let us know. So there's a little shout out there. We'll take some pictures and we'll put some more of those up there and highlight those. Very
so
cool.
tiny. That's got to be hard.
It's almost like they're
it's really little.
miniature.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah, I believe you.
That wasn't really that was just a statement of fact.
It's really tiny.
They're miniatures.
So the slumber party is about to begin.
That shit.
The slumber party is about to begin, and at the slumber party, we had a lot of great suggestions. In the chat. For a free, yes. For a fee, not for free. That's right, Hombrezilla. Because Dave's time is worth money.
Also, paint is worth money, and
it takes a lot of time and paint. Yeah, that's little, man.
To do.
That's tough.
It is fun. I did one.
Yeah.
Dave lent me his stuff, and I would just come over to your apartment and
we were kitty corner. We were neighbors.
Yeah, we were neighbors. That's how it was a happy meet. We were neighbors and across the hall from each other. And
that's nice.
We was.
In fact, that's how this whole thing started.
Yeah, pretty much. Absolutely. Okay. So we got some song suggestions. So I thought, is there one particular song that you would want to let's?
We had jungle ones. I was just thinking of this one from before. And I just came up with words right now that seem to be working.
Let's hear, because I love the music stuff that you do, Brian.
Sure.
Let's hear some more.
And let's see how far it gets.
Yeah.
Just for adventurers trying to open up this door. They'll get together and have a sleepover. Eating popcorn and watching movies from Japan. Sure. Trying to open this door at a sleepover. And then it just keeps going. There's more words that I have to make. Keys. He's got a finger that's a skeleton.
A skeleton?
there's a cookie drop.
Rocket sleeping with Karabi.
Yeah.
Gonna happen all at the sleepover.
Just a bag of fuck. Damn.
Well, we gotta go to that.
Push it into just the right shape. Okay, that was good.
Through the night, and I'm laughing, talking, ignoring that awkward feeling from when they had an orgy that were
So there's a montage. The karaoke machine, like the volume on the karaoke machine, they're
That's
all
what
singing.
we're doing, yeah.
They're all singing
Cool.
karaoke. Cool.
That's funny. That's cool though.
Yeah, they're singing karaoke together, and it's midnight. What happened? Oh yeah.
Welcome to my orgy of the dead. the least known George Romero picture.
Cicalia, what did you bring to the sleepover? Did you say you had something oh no, it was Braca.
Yes. Braca has brought the treat of puppy chow. It is made with powdered sugar and literal puppies ground up.
Delicious.
Nom 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 nom.
Literal-
Just like Mom used to make.
Literal puppy chow.
Mole loves it.
I bet he does.
Hey, Molly, he likes it.
He really likes it.
Cookie brought a cube of Mountain Dew, a couple bags of Cool Ranch Doritos,
Nice.
and a half-eaten bag of Starburst, where it's filled with nothing. It's filled with nothing but yellow and orange and pink and red wrappers.
That's perfect. Leave the
It
wrappers.
would have been worse if it was just runts and there was just banana runs.
I love banana runs.
What
Ew.
is-
Orange are the worst.
Out.
No.
What do you like,
See, I'm
black
thinking of
licorice
nerds.
too?
No.
They all fight over candy.
That just means that we're candy
preferences.
besties. Because
Yeah.
I'll eat the runts that you don't like. You
No,
eat
it
the ones
feels
I
like
don't
you were
I was Starburst candy
abused
bestie.
as a child and was only given the banana runs.
But they're so good and they're interesting
Oh yeah,
shaped in
you
your
know
mouth.
those candies, those Runs candies, those weird banana candies? There were more than it's just banana candies.
Right?
Oh, yeah. You're abused.
Parents just
I thought you were saying because I prefer Friends to Seinfeld, like everything you guys like. I'm like, oh no, I love
Oh
that.
God, yeah.
Claire from
So
HR who's in
Stacy-
charge of the taper tape.
I really like
I mean, Cicalia brought a bottle of lube.
Is it flavored?
Oh yeah.
What flavor?
Is it banana?
Banana flavor lube, everybody.
If it
and
wasn't
popcorn.
flavored like banana to begin with, it will be by the time we're done.
Ew.
Nobody's interested in my crusty Cinnabone rolls.
Oh God.
Weird.
I feel like you brought it for yourself.
Hashtag Master Baker.
Mr. Baker. Yep.
That's right, yeah, that's
Yep.
good.
I like
is
that a
good.
lot.
That's good. It was either that or bonion rings.
Yeah.
Fun bone? No.
Yeah, that's
Fun
good.
buns?
Yeah.
Fun's out, yuns out.
Bones out, bones out.
Fun's out, bones out. Wait.
Cicalia falls asleep first.
Oh.
And
All the penises will be drawn on her.
yeah, and Braca puts the tentacle in warm water to see if Cicalia pees herself.
Or
Definitely one goes in
inks
warm
all over the
water and the
floor.
other one goes in her own mouth because I just want to see what's gonna happen.
Let's flip for it. Nope, it doesn't work like it doesn't work in real life. But you wake up and you're wet and happy.
Nice. Oh, I'm so wet and happy.
Yeah, because I mean you've been moistened. Usually you dry
And
out.
tentacles love to be moist.
Yeah, usually you wake up and you're a bit dry. You have to moisten yourself. You know, it's a tentacle thing.
I know what that's like.
Moist.
Moisten yourself.
Some people hate that word. so much.
Sometimes your thighs are dry and you gotta moisten your thighs.
Oh yeah.
Cookie's a little too excited about getting everybody to watch Tokyo Gore Police.
Yeah.
Yo, I love that movie.
Like, he's just too excited about it, though. He's been pushing it all night.
Oh, so it's one of those like, all right, okay, we'll watch it, and then
We're
Yeah,
I
because-
tried watching that at the comedy club.
And
I used to work
everybody's
at,
talking
and
the
everyone
whole
was like,
time,
"What
and
the
you're
fuck
shut
is
up,
this?"
shut up, shut up.
Yeah, he's like, shut up, shut up.
That's the best part, guys.
It was during the midnight show, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "I don't know. I just wanted to watch it."
If you only had a bag of rice for cooking. So it gets to be a little bit later, and you guys have been hanging out, been drinking and partying a little bit, just having a good time. There's a good feeling of camaraderie between the crew.
Nice.
Pillow fight.
Yeah, pillow fight. Of course, Cookie. He's like suggests a game of spin the bottle, and it's it's like what if maybe.
Getting flashbacks.
Who knows what will happen here? Look at this bottle here.
He sets up the rice.
You would be crazy, you guys.
He puts the sack of rice next to him.
He's like, oh, I don't know.
We're all sitting around with a decrepit kohlrabi and a bag of rice, spinning the bottom. I'm not kissing that kohlrabi. I'll tell you right now.
I'm good.
Maybe Carl doesn't want to kiss you.
Well,
I'm trying to think of a way to have the
I keep on turning
flip
it
for it
to the bag of rice. I'm like, oh, it looks like I'm gonna.
Third time's a charm. 7 minutes in heaven.
I really feel like it's just you and the bag of rice playing.
Come on, you guys, you're missing out. It's a lot of fun.
No, Sakala's there, but never once gets pointed to. Damn it.
Okay, let's flip and see if
thirsty.
Did
Cookie
he
goes.
counterweight the bottle so it only points towards the rice?
Yeah, he's been practicing for weeks.
Yeah, he has a magnet hidden in the bottle and the rice.
Oh shit, that would be so perfect. Yeah. Okay, so let's flip to see if he gets 3 in a row and 7 minutes in. Yep. So Cookie takes the bag of rice in the closet for 7 minutes in heaven.
For 7 whole minutes, the rest of us sit in my living room, awkwardly not saying anything to one another, while we can hear Cookie fumbling with a bag of rice and/or his dick in a closet.
It's
And
just
he
7 whole minutes.
And there's
of
no
us-
reason he had to set this up. He's had the rice the whole time.
Yeah, he's been fucking the rice for weeks.
You need an excuse, though. You need an excuse.
I'm
in front of
twirling my
everybody.
tentacles.
They can hear us. Ooh, that makes it better.
It's scintillating. I never actually played a game of spin the bottle.
I thought you were going to say, I've never actually fucked a bag of rice. I thought you were going
I could not say that.
Come on.
Weird.
Never have I ever. Just kidding.
I don't think I've ever played a game of
That
spin
was
the
like a
bottle either.
fireside chat where
Oh, God, you
our
could totally
characters
play,
just play Never Have I Ever.
The crew could play Never Have I Ever with Braca and Cookie and just be like, Never have I ever had sex with kohlrabi. And like, Braca's just getting drunk. And Cookie's like,
You're my sex rice. You
Some
can
weird
do
fucking
it to me when
inanimate
I'm
partner
needing
swap is happening we're not aware of.
You were having sex with rice.
I was gonna say the worst thing that's gonna happen is the next day we're gonna wake up and realize the kohlrabi and the rice have been together, and we can't go back.
You've been cheating on me. You son of a
One third of the way
But
to
you're like, this kohlrabi rice is delicious.
Yeah, 1/3 of the way to the stir fry.
Oh my gosh. Yikes.
Dang it. Dang it.
Really into this whole cookie
I do love it. Like thinking about him fumbling, going back behind the bag of rice, trying to get the bra off.
Yeah.
And just rice spills all over.
Oh no! Get you back in!
You just hear rice going in the closet, like rice starts pouring out from
Everything all right in there?
Oh no! It just fumbling
It
around.
comes out under the door.
Sweetheart!
Oh, good.
Our next episode has nothing to do with the keys. We just have to save the bag of rice.
It gets kidnapped by something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's in the doodles now. It is canon that the rice has.
Every time Cookie goes to a wedding, he just gets so turned on.
Ah, could say
The rice,
Do it
yeah.
to me when I'm needing, feeling nice. Sex rice, sex rice.
You're my sex rice.
This is
When
based
I
on Sex
cook you
Bomb.
up
Wow.
in my pot,
You can
it
turn
just
me
gets
on.
so hot. Sex
Probably doing it
rice.
too low. It's just Tom Jones, so he's like, sex
Rice,
rice,
sex rice.
You're my sex rice.
When I put you in the pot, ooh, I get so hot. Sex rice,
Sex rice.
You're my
You look
sex
so
rice.
nice.
Maybe you can make me feel
Have
nice.
to go free.
Yeah, so that's playing.
Jasmine, long grain, short grain, sushi.
I thought that was gonna be her name, Jasmine Longgrain.
Jasmine, long grain,
That is her
sushi
name,
rice.
Jasmine Longgrain. Jasmine Longgrain!
Oh, wow, yeah. That's cool.
She's a wild rice.
Oh.
Done. We're done.
Okay, I think the
Cut it
rice.
off.
All right, good night, everybody. Just gonna
It's just a wild rice.
off and leave
Wild
forever.
rice.
Okay, I also can I just have one more rice related thing? Because I think it's not sex related, but I think it's really funny. Is that when you're watching the movie, what is it, Tokyo Gore
Police.
Gore Police, yeah.
So instead of like,
which is way too long.
So you're watching it, but the bag of rice is next to you, Cookie, and you keep explaining things about the movie to the bag of rice.
Yeah, you see this part.
You see this part is where
hold on, stop asking questions. They keep on explaining in the flashback. Every time you go flashing back, there's a little bit more that you see. So maybe if you just wait 2 seconds.
And there's still little pieces of rice.
I missed
Or like, he's just eating it like popcorn at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, anyway.
That is literally every date I've ever been on.
What is that? What's that character? Just hold on. Maybe the movie will explain it.
Nope. Okay. So the time flies when you're talking about sex rights. I'll just say that much.
Yeah, write that down. I gotta write that down.
We've ever done.
Yeah.
Because I've never in the life of me ever, that's like totally, to me, like, unless there's like another thing that I've never been experienced, the idea of sex rights is so unique. So it's us, it's our zeitgeist. Thank you for persevering through that in the chat. You know,
and they're gone.
If we had fun doing it, I hope that you guys have fun watching.
That was delightful. See, people liked it.
Thank you. I hope it's like
one person.
Did you write that in there?
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Stacy LP. That was delightful.
That was delightful. More of the rice, I would say, in the comments section.
Where are the tentacles?
It's a review from Uncle Ben's, and it's like more sex rice would be good in that nodice show. I would like to see some more of that rice.
Can we get some fan art?
I was thinking, I want a
fan art of a bag of Jasmine. Was it Jasmine Longbay?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The wild rice.
No dice, no fire and ice where
Rice.
people have sex with rice.
That's it,
New lyrics.
We're done. We're done.
Oh man.
So a successful sleepover, I will say.
Yes.
Yes. But then.
Yeah, successful sleepover. And as 3 a.m. Chimes, you have all fallen asleep, and Lavaar wakes up. Now the door is there in front of him, waiting to be opened. Light it up.
Okay, I am gonna sneak towards the door. This magical door seems somewhat sentient, you know? Okay. I hear the door say sup to me.
Somewhat, but yes, sup.
Hello, door.
Sup, bro.
Sup, bro.
All right, door, please.
Unlock.
Can you, yep, gonna do it. You just help me out 1 second. Do not disappear, okay? You stay right there, door. Don't go anywhere. And then I'm gonna kick whoever's closest to me awake, like someone quietly.
And that would be
I wanna
Cookie.
scare the door away.
That'd be Cookie.
Okay.
Yeah, what? No, you can't have sex with this rice. You hate your shit.
Cookie, I can't, okay? Look, the door is here. Look, it's right there.
Is it there?
Can you see
Let's
it?
flip and see.
I hope you can see it.
What the hell are you talking about?
Fucking bitch
Hey, you
ass
cannot
flip.
see it,
Faith.
but you can see it.
I can't see it, but he can see it?
Yeah, Lavaar can see it, but you
But
can't.
I swear it's right here.
Can I, what do I know about... I'm gonna detect magic a little more thoroughly, okay? What kind of magic is this? Is this some
Okay.
kind of crazy magic?
Yes.
Some crazy magic, right?
So you can tell that this is
Coming from
a
killing
long,
Yeah.
like not old magic, but it's an ancient magic.
Okay.
You know, which is cool.
Okay.
And it seems to be some sort of like semi-sentient door that has a like there's a specific motive.
Okay, I am going to cast a spell that I vaguely know the spell description for called Clairvoyance, which will allow Cookie to see through my eyes if he closes his eyes.
Wow, that is cool, and I hope it works.
Me too. Let's see if this fucking coin does it.
Finally. Finally!
Big shit coin!
I bested you!
Just gotta do that 3 more times.
Okay, so Cookie, you look through Lavaar's eyes and you see the door.
You close your eyes, you see mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you close your eyes and you see through Lavaar's eyes and you see the door. It is there.
And then I open my eyes and I don't see the door, but then I close
Correct.
my eyes, and then I open my eyes, and I close my eyes.
Yeah, and there's no way to blink.
Yeah.
It's miserable. It's a miserable ass spell.
Yep. It's just dry eyes.
Dry, clear eyes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, it's right there. I fucking told you, okay?
Hey, all right, fine. You told me. So what am I supposed to do here?
Take your dick out of the rice, first of all.
Okay, so as you do that, we'll flip
As
to
you
see,
take your dick out of
to
the
see if you
rice.
tumble and knock into the door and. Nope. You were able to get your Johnson out of the rice.
Miss
Your
Long
flint
Grain.
iron.
Get your wiener out of the long grain.
Taking the irons out of the rice, so
Yep.
to speak.
You got a couple of irons in the fire. And as I
Yes.
said, what? Go ahead.
Nope. Let's keep
More
going.
dick
He has
jokes.
multiple dicks? Is that canon?
No, but I also remove a toy from the rice as well.
Okay. I'm gonna switch my focus from Lavaar to Cookie real quick.
Oh yeah, multiple. Nice. I like that.
Sleep, we're learning a lot.
All of a sudden.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna wake everyone else up magically somehow. I'm gonna throw a pebble at them or some shit.
Yeah, as you do that, a pebble shoots out of your finger and it knocks them up. They wake
Magic
up.
kick.
Let's see. Let's flip to see if Cicalia. Yep, we wake up the Braca and Cicalia, and you cast your spell. Let's see if it works. Whatever. Let's just say that it works. It worked. You said sort of like that's happening.
You're like, I don't believe you. We're like, shut the fuck up. Who cares?
Just close. They say you said close your eyes. So you close your eyes and you see this door that that Lavaar has been talking about. Okay. The keys are around your neck right now.
Okay. I got all the keys here. I got my key here. Everyone, I don't know. Get your appendages ready. Oh, there's not a proper way to say this. And I'm gonna put
Get all my stuff together.
the keys.
So you put one key in and it
order.
clicks, and 2 and 3 and 4 all the way up. Your finger. You place your finger in the doorway. Yep. It locks it. The next one. You can see the shape of it. The shape of it looks.
Of the next lock?
Yeah, the next
Number
key.
10.
Yep, number 10.
The next lock.
Next lock. Yep,
Okay.
is very big.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have not used it yet. Maybe let's do Braca. Let's see if Braca's finger goes in this.
Okay.
All right.
So as
I look
you.
disappointedly down at my groin.
Yeah, you put your finger in the door or in the lock, and you turn it, and it shocks you backwards.
Ow.
Got really into it.
Yeah.
It's okay. You need to be nicer to it. Make it like be nicer to it before you just start.
Tease it a little.
Yeah. Come on.
Braca doesn't tease. Push that in.
So Braca is definitely not the next key.
Well, Cookie
I
has
mean, it
big
looks
fingers.
really big, so maybe it's one of Scale's tentacles.
Yeah, or the Cookie. He has stubby fingers. You know.
Right, you
There's
you,
the lube.
Hard
you
to judge
stab
the-
your tentacle.
I did bring lube.
You lube up your tentacle, and you just slide it into the interface, and it turns
works.
and locks.
Yes.
The 10th lock. All right, the next one looks to be a square shape.
Well, one of you two.
My finger's in the door.
Yeah.
Now, one of you two.
Yeah, and Cecilia's got her eyes closed, just looking at it, like facing the wall.
Yeah, slowly undulating within the.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, weird. Your other hand's pouring the lube all over the.
Way too into this.
All right.
Okay, well, one of you should put
Best adventure ever.
your finger first. Try the finger first.
Your other tentacles are feeling up.
So Cookie, you go up to the wall, put your finger in the lock, and it shocks you backwards.
Wait, what the hell?
So you can tell from this.
Where?
Oh. Tentacle was the 10th.
And that's a coincidence. I did not plan that.
Oh, dang. Good observation.
Good sleuthing, hombre.
Wait a second, Braca, do you still have the potato salad?
Of course I do. I always keep it on me. The potato salad and the kohlrabi.
Those potatoes are cut into squares.
Oh yeah, and the cubes.
Oh, they are.
Oh.
They would be.
Maybe we could put the largest cube in the key.
Let me just mix up the pea. It was just sitting on top. The pea that Kalia put in there.
Oh, what the fuck?
You were there.
Yeah, I know, but still hearing
You
it
actually
backwards.
thought of it.
I know, but still, after I hear it again after some time.
Golden slumber.
She puts the cube in and she just pushes it in.
And it turns and it works.
Nasty-ass thing.
The key seems to have the essence of your big sister and you mingled together. Unlocks
Maybe
the
just like
11th key. Now Cookie is feeling either left out or confident that his finger or something that he has.
Pretty sure that my finger's just the thing. So I get
Say the line! Say the line!
I know where this is going. I know where this is going. Come on, Cookie. You better put your wiener in there. Well, you know what? My nudity has nothing to do with titillation. There.
Yep.
Said it.
Let's see if
it's
you're...
just because I'm comfortable.
Yeah,
so I don't need to use my wiener for everything. So I take, I get my gear together. I can put
You
on my
stick your
pajama-
wiener in it and it shocks you super hard.
I think.
Hold on a minute, and then I do it again.
It just needed...
Sometimes it takes a few tries.
Sometimes it takes a few tries to make it work. No, I know you were doing that because you liked the feeling of having your wiener shocked, and that's just what the lock needed to know that you really
Well, there might have been a physiological response.
Jasmine Longreen is like, yeah, I've been there.
All right.
The rice is talking now.
So you are, if you just imagine this picture, there's a bunch of keys in the wall. We've got his finger in it, your tentacle, a piece of potato, and your wiener. And
my axe.
And I'll bring my axe.
Yep.
The door begins to shake and rumble as it opens up. As it begins to open up, Lavaar, your other hand, without controlling, summons a portal which all four of you. All four of you are sucked into this portal as the door begins to open up, and once your fingers are removed, it closes again.
And we fall down this magical portal singing.
Yes.
Bits and 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 bits.
You have found the 3 keys. The door was opening. The reality keys were opening the door to reality as Lavaar and his virus, his computer virus, has summoned you to the front of a temple in a lush, thick jungle.
I just need to point out that we put in the reality keys and whoop, there went gravities.
Oh, nice.
That's
That was
all.
good. Once
Okay,
again,
we're
I
in
did
a
not-
temple, or
did
we're in
not-
front of a
Oh, yeah,
temple.
in front of a temple.
Is it a hidden temple?
It is a hidden temple.
Oh.
It is.
All right, you be the iguanas and we'll be the jaguar.
Purple parrots all the way. Everyone else can kiss my hands. I'm the purple parrot.
I'll be the blue barracuda.
I think this is a reference to a cable show that I never had because I only had network TV as a kid.
Oh.
So
I vaguely remember it.
thank you. Oops.
Ooh, that's
so
creepy.
you hear there's fires lit. There's fires lit all over the place. Sconces, big metal grates with fire coming out. You hear drums.
Gear, or do we?
Nope. You got potatoes salad on your hands. You got nothing.
Got dick on your hands.
Yeah. You got your.
Is Mole here?
Nope.
Ah, fuck.
Mole has been left, and you have been transported into the front.
He's curling up with the rice and the kohlrabi. Like, hey.
He clearly is.
He just starts eating them both for sure. And he's just gnawing on the kohlrabi.
Fucking
yeah, he's got the rice bag and he's eating the kohlrabi. He's like,
ew.
But meanwhile,
you're the one who said it.
Yes. I said it and I grossed myself
I know, right?
out.
It's the same thing. You hear the thing that you say and you're like, oh, that's me.
Why did I say that?
That's terrible. It's so terrible. From behind you, you are surprise attacked by a group of unknown assailants that knock you out. All four of you get knocked out and bound. And when you wake up, you're in this large chamber in the temple.
Still bound?
Bound to each other, facing one in each direction, north, south, east, and west. Okay? There is fires burning. There are people in the shadows. All you can see are their feet. The way the shadows are. The moon is directly above you. It's a full moon, a blood moon. And you have been taken captive by some group. And Lavaar, you feel like this virus.
Okay.
You start to begin to have sort of memories that are not your own of these people surrounding you, your body, creating sort of a ritual sacrifice, and then you over you is the face a very old man with a ceremonial dagger and plunging it into your chest. At one point, not your chest.
This is what I'm remembering.
This is what you're remembering or experiencing that you never experienced. You are in the place of this person who is being sacrificed. They start coming closer to you, all three of you, and now you see.
Oh, three of us? He's not attached?
All four of you, sorry. All four, the three others. All four. As they come closer, you see in the moonlight then these ceremonial daggers that each one of them have. They are coming closer and closer towards you.
Snarfima. Snarfima.
trying to sing your way out of this, like a wimbo way, a wimbo way, a wimbo way, and they're just all like stabbing you. Stab you in the heart. Okay, Lavaar.
Let us go. Let us go.
Lavaar, it's your turn. What do you try to do?
Well, I'm going to try to recognize any of these people, I think, first and most importantly. So if I can catch their eye or actually get a look in their face.
They are shrouded. You cannot see their faces at all.
Yikes.
Okay, Braco.
What do I do?
Yeah, you feel in you. There is a sense of rage and urgency, bloodlust. You can smell that there's, like there's been killing happening here.
Yeah, and it's like turning me.
Turning you on is what you want to say, yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, I'm going to swipe my leg.
You gonna swipe?
Yeah, because they're close enough for me to swipe my leg.
They're close enough. Yeah. They're within kicking distance.
So I'm gonna like swipe my leg and then try to like headbutt them as they come down.
Okay, all right. Kick in the butt. So you sideswipe one of them, knocking two of them over next to you. They fall close to you, and you headbutt them, and then as the hood flies off, they are like. It's like this humanoid, but the skin is old and brown and shrunken. And
look like
it's like it's been like,
yes,
it's like a kohlrabi head. Kohlrabi shut today.
Snarf today.
Yeah. And it is like a human that's been almost mummified, but still like, moving. Okay, Cicalia.
Now I was gonna say ink, but instead I want to pee in everybody's eye.
Okay, you're gonna shoot. You're gonna shoot it out. That's good. Okay. Let's see. Well, you pee. You pee, But you just get it all over the front of them, and
they're just like, ew.
They stop for a second, they look down, and then just keep moving forward
Oh,
slowly. Yeah. They have a little bit of urgency, whatever.
Nope,
Damn it.
Close.
Have a little bit of urgency.
Thanks,
Not
Notepad.
quite. Nope. No.
Urine. Damn it. You know when you almost got a pun, and he's like,
It's just too much of a stretch.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Cookie, your turn.
So how am I bound? Are we like on a pillar or like
On the ground.
We're bound on the ground. Okay. Are our feet bound? So we're just
your arms are bound together.
Oh, just our arms are bound together?
Yeah, with each other.
Oh, with each other?
Yeah, we're all kind of facing a cardinal direction.
Yep. North, south, east, and west.
We're all bound with each other.
Yeah, and your hands are behind your back, tied together.
Yeah. Oh. So
You're tied, and then everybody's tied together. Yeah.
We're all tied together.
But your feet are free.
My feet are free. So I assume everybody else's feet are free.
Yeah. You saw Braca kick.
Everybody, put your feet on the ground, and on the count of 3, we're gonna stand up and we're gonna run towards me.
Wow. Interesting.
And so I'm gonna try to coordinate everybody to stand up on the count of 1, 2, 3, and then we all kind of shuffle in, and I move forward, and they all just kind of shuffle
All right,
with me.
let's see if you can do that. 1, 2, 3. Nope.
They're not sure if it's on 3 or after 3.
Or after 3, and they're like, you guys are like moving around and you're trying to get up.
Do you mean 1, 2, 3, go? Or do you mean 1, 2, go?
1, 2, go. Yeah, what's the go and the 3 or the go? Or the after ones?
It's always 1, 2, 3, go.
I mean, I guess it depends on where you're from.
When have you ever done anything just on 3?
At school, we would go 1, 2, go. We don't need to waste time.
I always go on
We don't
1.
even say 3.
No, we don't say
The
3. We say 1,
knives
2, go.
raised.
It's
I
1, 2,
I
3,
don't know
go.
why you wouldn't just
super
go
high,
on
Lavaar.
1.
Your turn. What do you do?
Oh, should I scream?
You scream.
I scream like a little girl.
Okay, you scream.
Sonic scream, just regular.
As you scream, they stop in their tracks. It's him. It's him.
Yes.
And the knife comes down but cuts the ropes. And Lavaar is freed. And they all take a knee and place their blades. And as you look at it, the blades are mushroom daggers.
Oh.
Oh, I even kind of drew like the
I
mushroom.
know this blade.
It's him. He has returned.
I have returned, I say. Ah, yes, my loyal subjects. Speak your names, and I shall etch them in the book of heroes from the sky.
And as they say their names, each one, there are all sorts of strange and exotic names that we could make up on the spot.
We don't need to.
Well, we don't need to.
Because you understand the text.
Yes. So they go each one. And what do you do with those names?
I am going to make mental note of them because I'll be using those names to magically destroy this place once I return to the laboratory.
As they are giving their names, I am collecting a dagger from them very ceremoniously each time they say a name, and then I'm just passing it out to everybody.
Yeah, okay, so you're like, oh, I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Thank you.
Here you go, Braca. I'll
Thank
take
you.
that. Here you go,
They're handing them. These must be your acolytes. The chosen ones.
Yes, these are the chosen ones. They have been chosen by me, the fated one.
It was foretold that you would return to us and free us from our shackles.
Yes, well, here I am.
We have been sacrificing for thousands of years to hope that one day you would return to us. And as you look around in the room, there's just piles of bones.
Oh, yikes.
All around this place that you didn't quite see as the moonlight now reflects even further in the room.
All of these people had skin before you killed them?
Yes, it has been foretold that we would sacrifice the pure, the worthy, the virtuous until you would come back to us.
Well, I am here now. And my great... yes, I will do the thing. I just need a day or so to get my bearings.
There in the due north is a green orb-like rock that has a handprint in it. That seems to be drawing you, that hand that had sort of summoned this portal is drawing you towards it.
Okay, I feel like a magical pulse.
Almost like a magnet, a magnetic pull, a pulse. So as you go closer, it gets stronger and stronger. Your arm now, without your even controlling it.
I'll wordlessly walk towards it and place my hand upon the stone.
And as you do this, the floor begins to rumble and shake, and throughout the temple, rocks begin to fall away. And as they fall away, the temple begins to crumble around you. The shrouded, shrunken priests of this ancient temple begin to run in every direction, and there is a huge doorway that opens up. And behind you, a huge boulder starts rolling down a track. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, great.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen. But
Throw me the idol.
Yeah. No, save me first. Throw me the idol, and then I'll save you.
Well, I am the idol.
The temple falls away and starts to rise up the jungle below as it starts to rise up.
Rise up.
And there. A new doorway that has been closed for many centuries. All of these acolytes have run away, except for one, the one who recognized you in the beginning, and said it has been foretold that someday you would return and open a portal that would bring us true freedom, that with you we would finally be free of, and then he points and you see a huge mural. An ancient mural was depicted in different stages of Snarf, sort of coming to this tribe. They're welcoming him as a god.
Snardas.
And his
just the giant floating head of Snarf.
Yeah, and enslaving them then, and like making them, serve his every wish, and until like their life force is slowly sucked away from them until they're shrunken shells of what they used to be. And then the last part of the mural shows a bony hand rising up and pushing the head of Snarf into a fiery cauldron of death.
Cool.
And that's where the doorway opens up right below there.
Whoa!
All right. We're at the time. Let's just do a regular.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. You wanna go where you can be. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Sample is a nice guy.
I'm gonna place my bony hand on this native's shoulder and recite his name. Hombre de Silla. I will save your town, village.
Civilization?
Yes. I look around.
We think we're a civilization.
I don't know. I mean, okay.
Culture?
Yes, I will save your culture. Yes. I think to myself, like, the word culture could
even
be
our weavings?
Especially your weavings, hombre de Silla.
What about our clay pottery?
Yes, everything is
okay, good.
What about our gold statues? Do you want those?
What about our sex rice?
Your sex rice will be collected and distributed evenly among the populace. All may have sex rice.
Lavaar is truly benevolent.
Oh, hail Lavaar. Lavaar is life.
I'm going to
hail Lavaar.
The door you recognize to be that very same door that was appearing to you in your bedroom.
Okay. Oh, I have to go. We all have to go
This way.
Well, let's see where this is going.
Yep. As you put the keys in the doorway, and then all your finger, the potato, your tentacle.
Hold it down.
Hold on. This time I do have a mushroom dagger. I also wrapped up some of the rope that they tied us with because that's very useful.
Okay, sure. You've got those two things. You got a rope and a dagger.
Yep.
And you put your wiener in the slot.
And I am actually wearing old pajama bottom pants, but they're like the really weird ones that like have the hole in the front that never closes.
Yeah.
So
I like the idea.
It's
I like
pointless.
Dude, can it just be pajamas, like old school union suit pajamas backwards? Like your ass flap is just where your crotch is? You just have them on backwards?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The door.
That's more fun to me.
The door begins to open. There's a hush in the temple as the door opens.
Snarf.
The door opens, and there's space for 4 people to cross the threshold.
Okay. Lavaar takes quick inventory. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Predicilla's like, well, how about me? Yeah. Who will you choose?
Hombrezilla, I just joined the party, but I'm a real. I know how to sew and clay pot
I
stuff.
thought we left you behind the door.
Oh shit! I guess I know when I'm not wanted.
Well, no, it's fine. You're a subscriber.
But you are coming back to save us.
Look, just do us a favor, Predicilla, and you just wait right here, and we will come back and save your culture.
Can you shrink him and put him in your pocket?
I would be honored if you would shrink me and put me in your pocket.
As you're doing
You'll
this,
be irritating.
as you're doing this, 4 acolytes return and quickly run through the door.
Oh shit! Wait.
The door closes behind them.
Oh, good damn it!
They unbutton my front flap again.
Piss me off.
The door's still there.
The door is still there, but the key slots seem to reset. They move in different order. They shift and they move in different order. The 4 have closed the portal for the time being. It is no longer open. The Hombrezilla tugs on Lavaar's arm. Sir, I knew this was happening. There are 4 traitors amongst us. It was prophesied that there would be 4 amongst us that would decide to take matters into their own hands.
Uh-oh.
But we never knew which 4 it would be. But here is a map. This map will show you the way to the second opening of this portal. It is deep in the jungle, and there are many dangers. There are swamp creatures, thick animal-like beings.
Thick with 2 C's.
Thick with 2 C's. Moist creatures.
Yeah.
ROUSs.
ROUSs, rats of unusual size. Copyright. And so he hands you a map. And there on the map, it shows that they are in the Tantor lands. There is the temple.
The Tantor lands?
Tantor lands.
Tantor lands.
The Howling Mountains to the east. To the south, the swamp of the Snake Men. To the north, the Valley of Spirits. And to the east, the Regumba, which is a savanna-like. And there, it seems to be in this. You have to go south, crossing through the swamp of the Snake People into the Valley of the Spirits is a temple, the second temple of this area, which is called the Rabara region. And there in that is the second temple to open up this gate, this portal to reality.
So we have to go south?
Yes, and we will find out what happens next week.
Damn. That's intense, man.
Yep. Will they be able to open the portal again? Who are the 4 traitors? Are they creatures that maybe we have seen?
Or are they
before?
just dicks?
Or are they just assholes that I made up in the moment to keep the adventure going?
They're all ombre Zillas.
Yeah, they are all Brazilians.
Yep.
We'll find out next week. There will definitely be sex rights for sure. We'll find out next week on No Dice here on Sexy Hackers on Twitch every Monday, 7 p.m. It's Labor Day, but we'll still play.
Oh yeah.
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 Because this isn't labor.
It's play.
fun.
It's fun.
Welcome back to Labor Day.
Labor Day. Take us to.
That's the game we call No Dice. We hope you thought that it was nice. Are sufficiently enticed to tell all of your friends. Though we play with style and class, it's you who makes this game kick ass. And so to you we raise our glass. Come play with us again.
Thanks everybody for watching. We hope you had a great time tonight. We'll see you next week, and if not, we'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah.
Good
Or
night.
Yeah, YouTube. See us on YouTube. Bye.
Bring your own rice.
Oh God.
B-O-Y-R.
B-O-Y-R.